Anyway, you don't care about that stuff. Let's just dive into the list that I have for you today, right? Um, People have been playing a lot of Modern recently. I'm sure you've heard by now about this card, Leyline of the Guild Pact. It has really just taken Modern up by storm, and a lot of decks are playing this right now. Like Rhinos relies on Leyline, but you also have a new aggro deck. What's the name of the deck? Domain Zoo, that's the one. That also plays the Leylines. And as soon as that card got spoiled, I immediately started thinking about ways how I could abuse this in Infect. Let me show you the main reason why I think this card could be good in Infect, and that's, yeah, sure, these are two different cards, but basically they're just doing the same. Let me just talk you through what they do. So we have Gaia's Might and Might of Alara. I have been... if you've been watching my content for a long while now, you know that I've been saying for a hugely long while now that in Infect, it's not the pumps, it's not the creatures that are the biggest issue right now. Like for example, Glistener Elf and Blood Agents. If I could get to choose what I would want in Modern, it's not new creatures. Don't get me wrong, I'd like new creatures, but that's not the main issue of the deck. The main issue of the deck is that, especially in Modern, the pump spells are just very bad. And with an increase in power level of cards and fire design, etc., every card in the format has become stronger and stronger, but we haven't had a new set of pump spells in a very long while. Sure, we have scale up, yeah, it's fine, but it's a sorcery, which makes it really awkward. And that's it. Like, if you've been watching my content, you know that I usually play Legacy a lot too. In Legacy, we've gotten some huge upgrades in the form of Embiggen and Legolas Quick Reflexes, which have given the deck a massive boost, and I think the deck is in Legacy maybe the strongest it's ever been. That's not the case in Modern, where we just haven't had any real upgrades, and you've been seeing the deck all slowly on the decline ever since. So I've been looking for a way to make Gaia's Might and Might of Alara work in Infect for a long while now, but I just never could figure it out or never found a sweet spot where it was worth it. But I think Leyline really does cover this. Let me explain to you why. Gaia's Might is pretty easy, gives a creature +1/+1 for each basic land type among lands you control, and if you have Leyline, that means it's a +5/+5, which is honestly ridiculous. That's more powerful than the pump spells we have in Legacy. So that's just, it's really, really strong. The thing is, what if you do not have Leyline? I do not want to be too dependent on Leyline build. I've seen like a hugely glass cannony build of Leyline Infect, where you just play like the Nephilim stuff. I can't remember the name of the cards, but you play like these Nephilim things that just pump them forever. But if you don't have Leyline, you mulligan. That's what the deck basically does, and that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to actually play the game if I don't have Leyline, and that's why you can see me playing as Rhinos does as well. I'm playing Jetmir's Garden. I'm also playing Sparrow's Headquarters. Now, basically what this is this deck is black-green that has a splash for Ragavan and a splash for Leyline Binding. That's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do with this build is I'm just going to be playing, good stuff Infect. I'm playing all the best cards in Modern. I'm playing Ragavans, I'm playing Scions. I'm sure you've seen that combination where if you have Leyline and Scion turn 2, that just gives all of your creatures everything on the card. So if you look at this card, what it gives is it gives Vigilance, Hexproof, Lifelink, First Strike, and Trample. So if you now have a Phyrexian Crusader that also has Trampling and Lifelink, etc., that's pretty damn strong. And it's honestly, I've played this deck a couple of times already, and it's pretty ridiculous. If you do have the Leyline and you have a good hand, it can run out of hand quickly, very quickly. So I've had a lot of fun with this build, and I'm curious to see how we will perform today. But anything else I want to address? Oh yes, so let's talk about the lands. If you can see my land suite, I'm pretty much playing only forests, and that's deliberate because this is a very green deck. So even Jetmir's Garden is a forest, and also Sparrow's Headquarters is a forest. You just need to be able to fetch up green every single time. So that's why you will not see me playing, for instance, like one of these triomes that do not contain forests, because you just need to have that. What I also love about this build is that even if you don't have Infect creatures, here you have Gaia's Might and Might of Alara. If you just attack with regular damage, if you have Sign of Draco and you just use Might and Might on Scions, that's just, you know, it's just plus 10 damage, so you can easily win with regular damage too. I also want to be able to actually create the mana that I need to, so that's why I'm also playing Ren and Realm Breakers. If you've been watching my content for a long while now, you know that I'm happy with this in black-green, so I'm going to be playing this because it makes all of your lands the mana that you need. Again, you can see I'm heavily relying on green, and then also black for Crusader. That's the main board. Sideboard, let me just pop that over on here. The sideboard, pretty standard stuff. If you've been watching my content, you know I love Flusterstorms, Necromentia to just stop. Most modern decks rely on one card to win the game, sometimes two, but mostly one. Fatal Pushes, Endurances, not a graveyard decks right now, so I like Endurance. And then you have some Artifacts / Enchantment Hate. That's it. Let's just dive in. This is going to be a fun league. I've had a couple of 4-1s with this list already. I really want to squeeze out a 5-0. That would be nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play 5 games, but we will have some fun. Thanks for the follow as well. Lost, I'm on the play. Let's dive in. Interesting. So, Talathos, thanks for the subscription. Wow, looks like we are off to a great start. Hype train. Nice. Thanks, guys. Everyone. Cheers. So, this is not bad, but it's good enough to win me the game. If you resolve Ren Realm Breaker on turn 2, that's pretty nuts. I really want to keep this, but this is a bit, you know, 4 lands is a bit much, really. I should probably mulligan. Yeah, let's just mulligan. I really want to keep it. Nah, let's just not. Nah, let's just let's see if we can get a better hand. Okay, it's fine. We have Phyrexian Crusader. You know what I love about Phyrexian Crusader in this meta too is opponents are playing ley lines, right? So that means the opponent's creatures become red and white, which is hilarious because now if you have Phyrexian Crusader, it becomes unblockable from the entire deck, which is hilarious. Hey, nice. Hey, yo, Kaya, thanks for the subscription. Cheers. Appreciate it a ton. You are ensuring that I can keep doing this, so cheers. Wow, off to a great start. Looks like you are interested in me playing more modern, which is lovely. Okay, Leyline. So I'm going to heavily rely on Phyrexian Crusader here. So this list is filled with just all good stuff, right? So even though the beginning is a bit meh, it's possible that the mid game is usually ours, and if we are playing against like Burn, yeah, we're playing against Burn, so Phyrexian Crusader is going to be insane here. Okay, that's really good because now I don't have to fetch. So I'm just going to play Crusader, and now I just need to draw one of my pump spells, and I think we win the game. And by think, I mean I'm sure. So I love Phyrexian Crusader, dude. My man. Or woman, I don't know. Boom, pump spell. Okay, it's not a pump spell, but I can play it, so... I think I want to just attack with only Phyrexian Crusader, because if I draw a pump spell next turn, that's lethal, because it's +5, so I'm going to deal 3, and next turn I'm going to deal 7. So I feel bad if I would just... If I draw it and now attack with the Ragavan. Don't get me wrong, Ragavan, it's good, but... I can just also attack with it next turn, you know. So I'm not going to do this. In my upkeep, I'm probably going to fetch. We're going to fetch. Hey Sam, I've been watching your video for ages, but never got to see you live until now. Nice. Well, I've stopped streaming for 2 years. So I actually started with streaming, and then 2 years ago I became a dad, which is why I had to stop streaming for a while because, you know, schedules are difficult to do with a small toddler. No legacy practice for Löwe? I don't. I think I've got my lists figured out for Sunday, so I'm good. And hey, man, I need to keep my list hidden, right? Working on a gauntlet with a few modern pop Pioneer legacy. Nice. You may hear my cat. She is quite annoying, but do you guys hear my cat? Because she is crying out her lungs. Come on, give me the pump spell. Would be nice. Okay, draw the pump spell. You can hear the cat? Well, you'll just have to endure it with me. That's not good. Okay, so now I can attack with both, because if I draw the pump spell next turn, it's still lethal, so I might as well just use this Ragavan here. Not the best draws. I've only drawn lands and Ragavan. But so be it. I think I have like 12 cards that instantly win me the game at this point. Which is the artifact and a pump spell. There we go. Scion, that's the one. That's what I mean with the artifact. Find a ride, I'll see your list. Nice, man. Would be nice to have a lot of people here. Ragavan, what do we get? Sunbaked Canyon. Well, looks like I saw that land for them. I think I missed playing Moth Nexus, but that's just totally irrelevant in this matchup, really. Didn't fetch, you know. I didn't want to give them potentially more damage, but I think we're going to lose anyway. You know, drawing just Ragavan and 3 lands is a bit medium, even though we started out with Phyrexian Crusader. Let's see. They should just have us. We're at 4, so can't see us winning this one. Or I guess we do. I mean, I am going to block this one. Pump spell, come on. Another land. Well. Unfortunate. Let's just attack. I'm curious if they are going to block Ragavan. I'm also curious what they have in their hand that doesn't just immediately win them the game. Anyway, we win next turn regardless. If they somehow magically do not kill us, which is never going to happen. Do you think Civil Library is here to stay for Legacy? Yes. At the moment, no. I'm not sure if it's going to be not sure how long it's going to be around, but I've been trying it out again. You just don't care about bow mosses at all, dude, with Infect. So let's see what we would have drawn. Another land. Looks like it's gonna be one of those leagues, huh? Okay. Yeah, I know Tess. So pretty much Fatal Push. Probably Flusterstorm too. I think that's it. Anything I want? Honestly, Ragavans are pretty bad. They do block, but usually what you care about is the creatures. That's what it's all about. So I'm not sure if I want Leyline Binding here in this matchup since I have Fatal Push. We're going to trim a couple of those. Let's trim also 2 Ragavans and maybe 1 Ren. I think that should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. I would like to start. Yes, thank you very much. This hand is very bad. Mulligan. This hand is pretty good. Keep. That is what I mean. This is just... Honestly, I'm not exaggerating here if I say that I do not know how we are going to lose. Because against Burn, if you have turn 2 Scion with Leyline, you win the game. Check out this, by the way. This is pretty hilarious. Turn 1, Inkmoth Nexus into Noble, which means I can next turn attack with Inkmoth Nexus. And I can even use Might of Alara and slam it for 7. How do you like that? Turn 2, 7 Infect in Modern. Go ahead. Ren Realmbreaker 2. Do I want to play Ren? I think I just want to play Scion, dude. This game over. Boom. Good game. Nice. Format. This is Modern. I think I put that in the title. Am I mistaken? Let me know if I am. I can still adjust. And I can tell you one thing, people do not expect what I'm playing right now. They will definitely not expect Scion. It's very possible that they just concede here, which, yeah, which I can understand. I mean, how are they going to win? How am I going to lose? I don't know. Unless, yeah, they can't even get rid of this. There's literally no way how we can lose. Maybe game 3. once they know that I'm playing Scions in freaking Infect. It says modern, nice, then I do not have to adjust. Yep, they concede. Told you. Yes. Any changes? Maybe on the play, on the draw, I should bring in a Ragavan for blockers. If I can bait out removal spell, that's fine. So I'm probably gonna put him like this. Do I want to? Yeah, one late line's fine. Let's just submit. What kind of monstrosity is this? I have created a monster, indeed. This is Leyline Domainfect. Finally found a home for Gaia's Might. And the other one, what's the name? The two Mights. Might of Alara. It's basically the same card. This is a snap keep. I'm on the draw, so if I just draw a land, we have Scion and I have double Noble, so yep. Let us go. And even if they get rid of all my stuff, no. Wait, we should be good. We should be good. Come on, draw me the land. Pressing Crusader. That's fine. Play it. I could also play Ragavan, but I don't think I wanna. Thanks for the follows. Cheers. Thank you all. Philippe, Broncos, and Zubdwoop. Come on. Do not kill Noble. And let me win the game. So if they kill... Yeah, they kill Noble. So I need to draw a land and then we still win. They real... Okay, Fatal Push is fine. Fatal Push is fine. I'm just gonna get rid... I should probably wait. Do I wanna... interesting. What do I want to do? So I could play Ignoble. If they have removal spell, they... So here's what I can do. I can play Ignoble. If they have a removal spell, they're going to play on Ignoble and slam it for 2, which is less than if they just fire removal spells to my face. And if I untap, I can play Scion and win the game. Or I can just chill and play Fatal Push, but then what? If I fail to find a land, I think I need to play Ignoble. Silly too. If I would have just drawn a land at any point, I would have won the game. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. And it's possible that I just fire off a bolt on Ignoble, attack, and I draw the land. Still good. Ah, damn, that's unfortunate. They actually see the Scion, so they know they should definitely kill the Ignoble. That's probably the worst case scenario, really. Skew the critics. Time Rift. Okay, so I think we're still going to lose. But again, if we had just drawn a single land at any point, we would have won. So I'm gonna... Let's think. I'm gonna chill. I have one card, so potentially, if they are like super unlucky, we could maybe steal this game. Draw. Yeah, I think you're right. I drew all the land game 1, and now I'm not drawing any, so that just sucks. Feels like a bit. If you can't beat him, join him. Honestly, dude, man, I've been looking for a list to play the domains for such a long time now that I'm not sure I agree with you there. Let's see. If we don't find the land here, I can concede anyway. Leyline of the Guild Pact. That is dead. Yep. Wow, that was unfortunate. So basically, game 1, all the lands. Game 3, 0 lands. And game 2, play 1 spell and win the game. Nothing to be said here. It happens. So I really think it was a good showing of the deck. It's just Sign-On Draco, really. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's go to the next one. It is what I mean. I'm going to keep this. This hand's fine. I have black, green, white. And... if I have 4 different lands, which I can get with this one, I can just kill them with Inkmoth. So I'm going to keep... You don't need, which is what I want. Well, you don't need Leyline with this build to actually win the game. Good, don't get me wrong, but don't need it. This is going to yield. This is modern, so... Preordain, okay. I'm just going to assume that this Ignoble is going to die. Could also chill, you know. Okay, play Ignoble. My opponent's thinking what to do, but pass the turn. Keep in mind you can see my list if you hover over to the left side of the screen. You can see the hot pile I'm playing. I'm having fun. Definitely a fun list. Not sure if it's the best list, but it's fun. Pretty much every fair matchup that I've played against with this deck is good. The only fair matchup that's a bit difficult is Burn, because they are fast sometimes, but if you have Scion you just win the game easily. If you have lands. If you can play it. Why am I not? Yeah, I should learn to yield, because again, this is modern. Vicious Bauble. So they are clearly keeping up a counter spell. I'm not going to play into that. So I am just going to... Do I want to play Inkmoth now? I like it because next turn... Nah, I'm going to play the Misty. Because what I want to do is I just want to be able to fetch up a Triome. Because I want to set up a point where if I can double Might, I win and have another Might as protection spell. You're probably thinking Yawgmoth. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Which is why I love this build, dude. Because people do not expect you to be playing Infect. So you need to keep this hidden for as long as you can. And you kind of want them to bring in like all the small pingers, because you're playing Scions and stuff like that, so they will not expect it. Expressive Iteration. Okay, so now is my time to go for it. Because they will have Spell Pierce probably up. But I don't care. I'm going to play probably Scion. You can play the Ragavan. So let us fetch Swamp, Forest, Plains. So do I want to have red or blue? Probably red, because I do have Ragavan. I want to get that one. So green, black, blue, white. I don't have Domain. As I said, I'm only able to fetch up forests. And I can't imagine them not blocking with... well, maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Doesn't matter. I'm gonna play the Scion. What I also love about this deck is that it can actually very easily cast the Leyline. Need for a Swamp Mountain? No. Trust me, I've tried that. It wasn't great. Yes, it would have been a kill now, exactly. Yes, I'm not denying that, but it's still a thing that's worth it. Oh, they're actually gonna subtlety. Do I even want Scion? Am I gonna realistically next turn play it? No way, right? I mean, next time I'm just going to play this, animate, and then I have 3 pump spells up. I think I'm gonna put it on the bottom. Yeah. Away with you. My opponent is, I don't know, he's playing relatively slow for not having any responses. Maybe they just don't know what I'm doing, which makes sense. I'm doing weird stuff. Again, let's just yield, because this is modern. So what are the odds of me not winning now? They take on Nexus, that's fine. They have Murktide, that could be a thing, but I can just easily kill Murktide, really. Just double pump. Well, should have kept my mouth shut, I think. I'm curious though, are they? If I just do nothing, will they just let it happen? Unsure. Definitely gonna play that one. Let's do... Let's play it like this. Do you have Counterspell? Now I'm curious, because are they going to attack next turn with Murktide? I kind of hope they do. I just don't want them to have flying. I really want to attack with Inkmoth if I have Domain, because that means I just need one pump spell to kill the Murktide. Would be worth it. You can just consider the pump spell as a removal spell on Murktide then. And this resolves even better. Now you do have counter spell, called it. I'm definitely not going to block Murktide, so I'm just going to say nope. And still looking good. Not unhappy. Not unhappy. Depends what they find with the Ragavan, though. I have some pretty powerful stuff in this deck, but is there anything they really want to play right now? I guess... I don't know. What would they want to play for my deck? Overgrown Tomb. That's fine. I would have been fine with that land. I would have been able to play 4 pump spells. I guess I should just kill them now, right? No time like the present. So, animate. Slam in. No blocks. Brennan Realm Break would have been really good, though. Green. They're going to bolt. Or not. We're just gonna... Okay. Let's just see what happens. If they have Otawara, though, that would be really unfortunate. Spell Pierce, that's okay. Do they have another Spell Pierce? Bolt no longer works, so they need another counter spell. Boom! Nice! Excellent. I'm not sure if attacking with Murktide there was the correct play by them. Then again, they are not expecting my deck, so they, I guess they did it correctly. Sideboarding endurance really good. So is Fatal Push. And I do like Pick Your Poisons. You will see that I have exactly 1 forest in my deck. And that is because this deck heavily dies to Blood Moon. GG. So I will be very careful. So this is everything that I want. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep everything here. I do like ley lines for sure. I'm going to trim some number of pump spells because they are not what this game is going to be about. I want to make it to the mid game and then just win it with my better cards usually. So I'm going to cut some Gaias, cut some Mites. I think 4 is fine. Pick Your Poisons, how good are they? If I want to keep these endurances, maybe I should trim down some Ragavans. Really not what I want to do. It's just, I'm just going to trim some stuff. I'm on the draw, so Ren gets worse. I'm going to trim 1 Ren, 1 Ragavan. Definitely cut some more expensive stuff because endurance. I'm playing a lot of mid-rangey stuff, so I should probably trim 1 Scion, 1 Leyline Binding. I think that's fine. Bring him some, taking out some expensive stuff for some cheaper stuff. That also works. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's a mid. Because it's funny because when I'm streaming, I notice that I have most viewership when I'm playing Legacy. But if I'm putting stuff on YouTube, Modern is much more popular. So, what do you make of that? You tell me. Lovely that I can just start with Leyline and the Forests. Screw you, Blood Moon. What are you playing in Legacy? Take a guess. What deck do you think I play in Legacy? Preordain. Ragavan. Do I want to start with the Ragavan or Noble? Honestly? Since they start with Breeding Pool? I think I'm just going to play Ragavan. This is so funny. Forest, Ragavan. You play late? No. I always play Infect. I'm actually most known for playing Infect in Legacy, always. Oh, they are not able. Nice. This is so perfect. This is just perfect. This is nice. So this does get first strike and trample. Excellent. So I'm just going to boom, Scion, Let's hope they do not have subtlety. If they do, I will put it on top this time. I've been seeing that, you know, in the past, people just saw me and immediately thought Infect and immediately thought Legacy, but I have been seeing a shift where more and more people actually start when they come up and talk to me, they say that they like my modern content, which is nice. Appreciate it. Nice, and now I can follow this up with Noble. Dude, this deck's nuts. If it does its thing, it's really good. Yeah, I don't care about Stern Scolding at all. That's so funny. Scion of Skull of Draco. 12 mana. 4/4. And this is another thing, right? I'm gonna be playing this Phyrexian Crusader soon, and they can't conquer my creatures. How am I gonna lose? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Do I want to play Noble first? Yeah, I think so, right? I'm gonna attack with both. Even if they get rid of Ragavan, I don't care. If only we had drawn the land last round. So I guess I just now play Crusader. I can also play double Noble though. Do I need? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna chill. I'm gonna Endurance. Frig it. Who cares? Dress down. Ah, that would be a good one. Fair point. Dress down would be good. The good thing is, or another reason why I really just want to now pass the turn is we have this counter spell here, right? So I can, if I really want to, I can just counter their stuff. I don't even need to pop this treasure token. It's Leyline is just it's so good. It's ridiculous. What have I done? What have I created? Give this a deck a try. If you have like a loan program, trust me, it's really fun, and people don't expect you to do this. Well, it depends, you know. Leyline and Scion, that's just we all know that, right? But I'm talking about the combination of Phyrexian Crusader and the domain pump spells. I now dare my opponents to play Blood Moon, which is a card you usually just fold to. Bauble. I'm gonna quickly always yield to these things because it's very annoying. Now I want them to attack so I can Endurance, and even if they respond to this, that means they're going to be using their mana, which is fine by me. Because I'm at a healthy 28 life. They just concede. Okay. Sure. What we have. Guy's Might. There we go. There we go. I mean, this is... let's go. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, that's unfortunate. One land. Yeah, let's keep. Boom. Now the question is, would I rather have Crusader or Wrenn? I think Wrenn, with this hand specifically. You know, if we get to untap, we're fine. Luckily for us, our opponent also mulligans to 5, so, you know, turn 2 Scion could just, you know, win us the game on its own. I'm not going to fetch because I want to draw a land. We'll see. Thoughtseize. Ah, that blows. But I'm going to draw a land. I'm going to play Wrenn. I'm going to be lucky this time. I've had my fair share of bad luck, so I think this is justified. I'm actually not gonna choose a land. Yeah, I mulled to 5, and so did my opponent, which is funny. So I just have nothing left. So if they have Thoughtseizes, by all means, please do. And I'm gonna kill them pretty quickly with this Wrenn, dude. Wrenn is so strong because if I now draw pump spells, I'm gonna be slamming with an 8/8. Leyline Binding, that's not bad either. I think I do wanna. Do I still want lands? I'm not sure, honestly. What's also so good about Wrenn is that if you get the emblem, you can immediately play Wrenn again. It's ridiculous. It's so powerful. So I'm not gonna fetch. Okay. Now I probably will start fetching because I do have the relevant 3 mana. Yeah, I don't know why, but that exclamation mark deck doesn't work for some reason, even though I have bots. I don't know why the command doesn't work, but if you hover over to the left side of the screen, you should be able to see a pop-up over there and see the deck. We're gonna play the ring, yep. And I'm just gonna get rid of that immediately. The bot is having issues today? Okay. So it's not just me. So I guess double fetch, replay Ren, because I will just never be able to. Yeah, I think that's best. Doesn't really matter what I get. MVS Lemos, thanks for the follow. Cheers. Your turn. Theo Steady, thanks for the follow. Cheers. Appreciate it, ton. Lots of follows today. Nice. Looks like you are very happy with me playing Modern. So I will make the emblem. Play the land, play the Ren. And now we are cooking. Can't cast this one just yet, so I'm gonna play the Noble. Or do I want to have Noble? I think I want to have Leyline binding up. I think that's better. See what I mean? Why the ultimate with Ren is just so powerful? You can just minus immediately recast it. It's just full value. And since it's a new Planewalker, I can actually just immediately do it again. Play another ring. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good job. Good job, you. Just going to do this again. Go. It's so funny because the One Ring is just always such a feel bad and immediately game over usually for Infect, but not anymore. Not with this brew. I actually wanted to fetch, but I guess that's fine. Let's just whatever, dude. We are gonna. I did just concede. Yeah, this game is over. I just can't see how I'm gonna lose because I'm gonna recast Scion. I'm gonna play the Noble. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Crusader. I'm gonna replay all my lands. And nice. Are you seeing this? This deck's powerful. If it does its thing, it's really powerful. So I want to have the Pick Your Poisons, and I also want to have Necromancias. I don't think I'm gonna play Force of Figures. Now this is usually a relatively tough matchup. Again, pump spells in this matchup not particularly great. Let's even one more. Crusader is also not great because they have so much removal spells. I could see myself doing this. Yeah, maybe on the if we go to game 3, maybe I'm gonna play Force of Figures, but I think this is fine. Ah, yes, there is my cat again. Let's see. Let's watch the time. I'm going to be streaming more, but I'm probably not going to be able to stream. Like, my streaming time will probably have a window of 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes. This sounds nuts, but can you see what I'm missing? I'm going to keep... This Crusader is the worst one in here. 40s, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, Arkan! I am doing very well. I'm very happy to be back too. Finally, my life is finally, my life is finally becoming a bit more casual, if I can say it like that. Because 2 years ago, I also started an evening school where I took in a course of programming, and I now have a new job. So I'm no longer a teacher. I now have a new job as a programmer. So on top of having a kid and changing, having an evening course, my life was actually pretty damn busy. So, course is finally ending. I now have a toddler, no longer a baby, so it's looking all good. Well, I'm now a programmer. Probably just gonna play, just getting damages. So what do I want? I think I want to have Stomping Ground. We already have double black. So, and I want to be as close to the main as I can. So yeah, I'm going to play like this. Probably just going to play Ignoble. And then next, I'm going to play Noble 2 with Ragavan smashing in. Thanks, appreciate it. What language? What kind of software? So I usually... So in my job, I'm using JavaScript currently. I'm writing for SharePoint in SPFX, and I have also been doing a lot of programming in C# during my education. Yeah, that's the main languages I currently program in. I love it. I actually figured out that I was, after 8 years of teaching, I wanted to do something different, and I was wondering what comes close to my hobbies, and like I consider Magic to be solving like a puzzle. And program is kind of that. You just solve a puzzle, really, which is it's cool. It really feels like my job is becoming my hobby. So this is excellent because we can actually hardcard a Leyline. I'll cast it. Currently, I need to. I don't think we want it currently. So I think what I want to be doing is I could also play Leyline and hardcast Ragavan and not do anything, but I think we want to slam in. So I'm actually inclined to right now just slam in with a regular Noble, because I'm assuming that whatever I attack with is going to die. I'd rather have a Noble die than Ragavan. Nato, thanks for the follow. I'm just going to do just that. JavaScript is fun. I mean, it's a steep mountain to climb. That's how I that's how I feel about JavaScript. To me personally, C# was much more intuitive, but that could just be me. But now I'm appreciating it. I can see why it's fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna play the Leyline and not bother with Ragavan. I can just play Ragavan for its dashing cost. If they're removable creatures, I'd rather have them, have me play like this. As I said, this deck can relatively easily cast the Leyline. Now I'm curious to see what they are gonna do. Keep in mind, I do have a basic, so if they wanna use a demolition field, that's fine. I was hoping to play around Damnation or some other way to get rid of a bunch of creatures. Nothing. So I guess they are afraid of Inkmoth Nexus, as they should. Really want to draw Ren. Ren is really good. Nothing. That is... So I think we called it very correctly to just slam in with these nobles and do nothing. I'm not gonna extend. I can just chill. Double Leyline is really good because if they do have the Wanderings, which they use to stabilize, I can get rid of these. So as I said, now they're going to start removing my creatures. Oh, okay. So I actually have a basic in this deck, so that's fine. And now they just bolt. Now they fatal push the Ignoble, I guess. So now that I know that they have missed a land drop, I think I am just going to play this Ragavan. And then I'm going to play a land and play Damnation probably, but I mean, sure. I get the Wandering, that's fine, that's fine. I'm going to get rid of it immediately. Pay 4 life, draw 1. Come to think of it, I actually think I've been playing this wrong. If I'm not mistaken, what you can do is you can just... So if they tap and response, you use Leyline Binding, they draw 0 cards, right? I think that's how it worked. I think I've been playing this wrong. I'm gonna see if I'm correct about that. I don't know. I never play Leyline Binding, so what do I know? Correct! Why are you not telling me this? Why is no one stopping me? You're supposed to help me. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thanks. Wow. I'm joking, dudes. It's it's on me. You forgot. Really? You want me to believe that? Anyway. Okay, so nice. You play. if I'm just saying, if I'm losing this, it's all your fault. That's basically all I'm trying to say. So let's fetch. Do I wanna? Yeah. It's cool. So again, double ring on. Nice. So I think. So I have lethal right now. So let's see if they have ring number 3. They are drawing pretty hot. So what do I want? Ren. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because, you know, I think they might just lose to these 1 rings. Keep in mind that they have 1 left. So I think that's in the sideboard usually, so they need Khan. 3, 4 CMC time walks in a row, yeah. Strong, indeed. So they are technically at 6 life. As long as they don't blow up everything, I think we should be good. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with everything, use a Might on Noble, and then... So this, I don't care. 1 damage. So the reason why I'm thinking about this is the following. So what I can do is, I can either decide to let this go, and go all in next turn. Just so attack with the other noble and then just double might and try and win the game that way. Or what I can do is I can use Might of Alara on noble, save it. Sure, they still gain a life. That means I still have 2 creatures left. But then I do lose that. I do lose one of these pump spells. What I really want to do next turn is I just want to attack with both and then just divide my pump spells. So the question is, do I want to have 2 creature, 1 pump spell, or do I want to have 1 creature, 2 pump spells? It's tough, yeah. I don't think there's like... They must have push or thirst. Yeah, probably. I think this is one of the situations where there's no good option, but I'm inclined to just let Noble die. Mainly because their deck is just removal.deck, so they probably have another removal spell. That's what I think. And this means that if I'm definitely just going to use at least one of these. Now I'm also hoping that they use another March. Maybe I can save Ignoble with a Might. That would be good because then I can slam in. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Who knows? Best draw would definitely just be play Ren, untap a land, slam in, it has hexproof, use Might, they take 8, and they die of the 1 ring. That would be perfect. Come on, draw Ren. It's not Ren. Might as well just attack first. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they make a move. Again, we can potentially win with this. With this 1 ring number 3, maybe. I want to do this first and see what they do. I'm kind of hoping that they march now. In response to me. Yes! Yes! Indeed. That is what we wanted to see. You can eat my Domainfecty deck. Boom! There we go. And we are going to kill them. Ah, yes. That was lovely. That was lovely. Nice. Nice. Win the game. Cool. Strong performance, really, honestly. This deck is not a meme. The more I play this, because I've been brewing this up for some time now, and I started out with a bunch of trash, I'm not gonna lie. And I started improving every single new variation I made, because, again, this match number 1 We lost the first game because we drew only lands, and we lost game number 3 because we drew 0 lands. Felt nice, even if it was you who was playing. I mean, this is... everyone can play this list, I think. Let's see. Let's look at the time. Yeah, let's play one more. I'm not going to be able to finish the league unless we're going to be dead in like 5 minutes. But if I was still 4-0, I would still try and squeeze out a 5 out of this. But we can play one more. Should be able to do that. Well, this is awkward. Mulligan. So this is good. I'm going to keep. And I think... do I want Crusader or Wrenn? With me having Scion, I think I'd rather have the Scion. Especially since I have Leyline. No, I like the combination of Scion and Wrenn. This is the good thing about this deck too. You know, with these pump spells, giving +5/+5, you don't actually need Infect. Don't get me wrong, it's really good, but if you're going to be slamming it with a Scion, give it +5/+5, you just dealt 9 damage and you gain 9 life. Noble. Again, we just need to draw a land here. Turn 2 Scion, that's usually just good enough. Ooh, looks like we have a friendly opponent. Opponent says, "Hey man, huge fan. Thanks for doing. Good luck, have fun. You too!" Exclamation. Nice. And my opponent, I'm sorry, opponent, but I swear to God, I'm playing Infect. Sorry about this, but I swear, it's actually Infect. Which is, if we're gonna win like this, right? People will not expect you to be playing Infect. Which is nice. And again, these pump spell dudes. So I'm gonna be slamming in now. This is 10 damage right there. Sage you. Ooh. If we're gonna get there soon enough. Another Crusader, yikes. Okay, so no drawing of lands, which really blows. I'm gonna lose. The games I'm gonna lose is because I fail to find lands. Do I wanna use the pump spell right now? Nah. Just gonna yield whatever. Maybe I should have used the pump spell to just gain more life. I don't know. Against this deck, I really do want to have Infect damage. Just boom, boom, dead. One ring. Yeah. That's not the end of the world. That is, though. I'm not drawing lands. Okay. So I'm already thinking about the next game. Not a whole lot I want. Necromancia's good. Sure. But we basically just drawn 3 blanks. Thing is, if we get to untap and I actually draw a pump spell, we just win. Because that's 15. It's ridiculous. One land that would have been fine. Yeah, I know. Sucks to be us. But we can still win. Draw the pump spell, slam in for 15. All's good. Okay, not a pump spell. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to in colors. Boom. Smash in for 10. Now I just need to be able to attack next turn. And luckily for us, you know, this one ring is going to become awkward for them too. If we could get to steal this game, that would be hilarious. Summoners Pact. I think we're just dead. I'm just going to yield. So they play Dryad. Lots of lands coming. Sage you. I like it. Really needed that life. Yikes. Scary. I'm too lazy to count. Are we dead? If someone of you knows, just tell me and I'll concede. Probably right, but I was at like a lot of life, so let them cook. Exactly. Yikes, that's 9. So they can just attack with Titan and get 2 more lands, right? Yep, so I guess we're dead. Concede. So sideboarding, pretty straightforward, really. What you want is you want to prevent them from having Primeval Titan. So this is why I really like Necromancer. Boom. Lots of people here. Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Trying out a new brew, working out really fine. I am losing because I failed to find lands, though. 21 lands. And what am I thinking? 21 lands and 12 1-drops that create mana. Not even close to enough. I guess these. Do I really want Force of Vigor? Science block. I think no, right? Because they actually had the trigger of the Titan, so I would have died before blockers, if I'm not mistaken. So Crusade is really awkward in this matchup. 3 mana is just too much. Not going to do a whole lot. Leyline Binding is not great, but it stops the 1 ring, so I think you just want to play like this. It's so much of the deck that matters. Yeah, I guess I just keep it. First try plus lifelink. Yeah, but still, I think it just died before blockers. So they shoot damage just to my face, and I'm just dead before I get the block, right? Or unless I'm missing something. Haven't you seen in minutes? Hope you and the fam are doing well. I'm doing great. Thanks for the subscription. You are helping me out a ton. And my life is finally, I have some more spare time finally. So I'm back to streaming. That for Zubas, indeed. Anyway, red is probably a bit awkward. I just need to be fast in this matchup. Prevent running from happening. Is Leyline Binding? Is that worth it? I want to have threats. So put them like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's submit. I think this is a tough matchup. This list I'm playing is a mid-rangey build. So as I said before, I'm very happy to be playing against fair decks, but against combo decks, I'm gonna really need to have Necromancer. If I can name Titan, we should be okay. But do I want to keep solely based on a Ragavan? I can play Ragavan turn 1, but I think that's just mulligan. If I'm keeping it Ragavan, I'd have nothing else. So that's unfortunate. Hand's pretty good, but no lands. I think that's a summary of today. Mana issues. I'm not gonna go any lower, so I'm just gonna keep put them like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna play them like this. There we go. And let's just play Ragavan. Just keeping my thumb spells. I want to get him dead as soon as possible. Great. If I play Tomb, my mites are going to be +3/+3, which isn't bad, but preferably, I think we can do better. I will just kill Grazer because, I have to. Sucks, but nothing I can do. I'll just play this. I think this game is over the moment I mulligan to 5. I'll probably, if I really am working towards making this deck work, which is actually something that I'm considering because I think it's good, I will need to solve combo matches because I have felt that sorry about that. I have felt that my matchup against FedEx is really good, but combo decks are an issue, and especially combo decks that work around Chalice. I've had a lot of troubles with those. So I guess I'll have green. Green, white, blue. Go. So green, white, blue, red. Yeah, I should definitely get rid of this Dryad. So get rid of your enchantment. Oh, but they can actually get rid of Urza's Saga, can't they? Still need to do it, I think. I want to get rid of Dryad, but either way, if they go. So if they block with the Dryad, I will just fire off this Might. It's really awkward, but I just think I have to. There goes my 7/6 Ragavan. I'm in at the vigor. Okay, let's just slam in first. I might just cast Leyline. Gruel Turf. So let's just cast the Leyline. There we go. Not looking good. Then again, we did get rid of Saga and Dryad, so maybe they don't have anything. It's possible. Likely, but possible. Okay. 4 mana, kill Ragavan. Sure. Could be worse. Just gonna pass. They always just play lands for a couple of turns, I guess. Now that is a good one. Because I'm gonna be slamming in for 9 damage next turn. These pump spells are big. I think they're going to be trying to target this Scion. But that won't work. Okay. Bounce the Leyline. That's interesting. Does that even do anything at this point? I mean, I already have... it's live gain, yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. They have 0 cards in hand, so... Okay. We may get there. I mean, may. If I just draw a pump spell, we win, because I'm gonna... That's plus 10. These pump spells, dude, they're really good. Play a land, sure. What does this do? Gets plus X. Trample. I'm dead. Boom. Let's see what we've found. It's cool that the Keswick Wolf Run was their top deck, so that's pretty nice. Temple Garden, which is good. Then would have been able to play the Garden, play the Leyline, and would have been able to slam in, gain some life. I think we're going to stabilize then. Could have also just played the used the plus with the Ren. 4, 5, 7. That would have been 12. Yeah, nice. This one killed me. But I mean, this is the bad matchup, so I was not feeling it for for game or round number no, game number 3 especially. People who are just joining in a bit later, let me just pop up the deck again on screen. I had a lot of fun. Deck was it was really powerful. Very good against fair decks. I will have to do some more brewing for against combo decks, but all in all, I like it. This was the main board, sideboard. Let me just pop it up on here. Really fun. I think it's strong too. It's a different kind of Infect, in the sense that you don't actually need Infect to win the game with it, which is lovely. Cool. Thank you all for watching. This was my first Modern stream. I will be playing Modern more in the future as well. The goal is to be trying to stream once each week. We will see if if I'm able to do that. I don't want to have a schedule that's too tight for me. I'll just try and stream whenever I can. Thank you all for being here. If you have enjoyed this content, don't forget to smash that follow button. And if you want to support me even more, consider subscribing, tuning, or donating. And check out my YouTube for more content. Or if you want to have some more content specifically about Infect, go check out my Patreon. It's all the same handle, being Fenruscloud. And I hope to see you for a next stream soon as well. Cheers, guys. Bye.